Welcome to the American Dream. I'm your host, Justin Yon, and today I am in downtown Milford, Delaware, where I'm going to be meeting up with Andrew and Jamillya Scott, a power couple from the area who are authors, publishers, nonprofit founders. We're going to find out about Thomas the Turtle and his impact on youth and adults and exercise, as well as Heartflower Inc. and its impact on the community. Today I'm here at the Milford Public Library with my friends Andrew and Jamillya Scott. They are authors, publishers, and nonprofit founders. My understanding is that we have this little guy right here, Thomas the Turtle, and he was kind of like a brainchild of yours. Why was it so important to you to bring this message of Thomas the Turtle and having older generation, younger generation to interact with each other? Especially in exercise and fitness?
I mean, we live in a time period that everything wants to be fast, you know? And when you look at the parent raising a child, because they have so much things on their plate, they leave the child in front of the TV. They leave the child playing video games on the tablet, on the phone. When I was a child, we was outside playing. You know, my parents came outside to play badminton, to play tennis. It's important that the parent and child build that relationship, because as they grow, whether it be health or fitness, they can do that when they get older. That's one of my aspirations that I hope to bring. One day someone can tell me that story, that I read this book at a young age with my mom and dad. I went outside to participate in these exercises. Now the mom and dad are grandparents, now they doing it with their grandchild, and the mom and dad doing it. And that's one of my inspirations that I hope to accomplish, you know.
So Jamillya, you started Heartflower Inc. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what your main focus is with Heartflower Inc.?
Heartflower was created to inspire children, to encourage them to find their gifts. Okay, and as same as with him with sports, children have academic gifts and science things. That's the focus of Heartflower, just connecting with children and being able to pull out from them what I believe is innately inside of each child. Sometimes the resources are not available for children, families without fathers. So that is one of our passions, to be able to reach, you know, those that wouldn't typically be involved in things like STEM groups and that sort of thing. So that's why Heartflower was created.
So throughout the journey that you've taken, what's the most powerful experience that you've had?
I dress up as the mascot, Thomas the Turtle, and I present the book to the toddlers, to elementary school students. And when I see a bunch of them actually participating with Thomas the Turtle as my wife reads the book, that excites me. I feel as though that Thomas the Turtle is placing a seed in these children, and hopefully they would take that seed and it would flourish into an athlete that plays basketball, an athlete that plays soccer.
When I had one of my STEM students tell me, because I do this whole thing with them even at 7, 8 or 9, I ask them what they're going to be when they grow up. And one of the students said to me, I want to be, and she said it just like this, I want to be you when I get older. You want to talk about something that's immeasurable, power that is powerful. And so that's the kind of thing that happens, and it feels like a renewal when somebody says something like that.
It's a good reminder.
Yes.
Good reminder of why you're doing what you're doing.
That's why.
And you know that you're making an impact on these young lives, that's for sure. So how can the community help support, you know, what you have started and what you're planning on doing in the future here?
So the biggest way that the community can help what we are doing, because we invest and dedicate our time into these children. If families, parents, guardians, community can do the same, that's the biggest give that we could ask right now from the community.
I hope you enjoyed this segment of The American Dream and learning a little bit more about Andrew and Jamillya Scott and their inspiration and focus with Thomas the Turtle and Heartflower Inc. and their impact on this community. Until next time, I'm your host, Justin Yon, reminding you to live your American dream.